Everyone, welcome to Bricking with Friends. We are back. Sorry, I missed last week. I had things to do. I've been having headaches, so that's why there haven't been as many streams. But hopefully Mother Nature will get the memo that storms are not good. We don't need any more rain here where I live. We've had plenty of rain. We've had like 3 months of rain in like 1 month. So I'm done. I'm done with the rain. So hopefully Mother Nature gets the memo and I won't have any more headaches. Hopefully. But anyway, on brighter side of things, we're back. How are you guys doing? How are my two Lego brothers doing?
Yeah, brilliant. Got a week off next week, so it's half term. But the problem is, and this happens every time, as teachers have time off, is that you don't want your time off to end. However, you're really excited for certain release days throughout the year, like Lego. So next week is week off, but then you get to Sunday is June the 1st. So that's the day before the release. So you're excited. You want to get there, but you don't want to get there too fast because you got time off.
Right.
And it was like this with Bricktastic as well. So I got to Bricktastic. The day after was going back to work. And even when the Burrow came out last year, got the Burrow, day after, back to work. So I'm in two minds here. I'm really excited because I got a week off, but then also I don't want it to go so quick. But then again, I do.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah, whenever I have time off, I'm like, yay, wait, it's gone. No. How about you, TJ? How are you doing?
Doing good. A little stressed because not all my Brick World mocks are done, but I'm getting closer. Getting closer to getting them. The Space Collab is done.
Hey.
Ooh,
it's just
awesome.
the Ninjago stuff that I still have to finish. I have 3.5 base plates to do because one of them is started, and mostly just needs details.
3.5 base plates.
I mean, it's not as much as it sounds because 2 of those base plates are literally a junkyard build, so I can do anything. Just throw a bunch of random parts around. Yeah. I just have to make sure I get the 3 specific scenes going on.
So when I see you at Brick World and you're just throwing parts in a section, I'm gonna know that's the junkyard part.
Yeah, it'll be pretty obvious. Yeah.
Do you ever get people? I mean, I haven't witnessed this, but there's bound to be people out there that are still finishing their mocks on the day of a convention.
Oh yeah. There are people doing that.
I feel like that has to happen because how could it not happen?
It's a bit like at university. Really, you get people, and you get people who work probably better and against the clock. We get students that leave their work to the last day and whatever, even on the actual day of submission. And those buggers, they get A's. Whereas people like me who spend months thinking about their work gets a B and things like that. And I bet it's a bit like mock builders. I bet some mock builders are like that. They probably work better under pressure.
I would say probably, but I'm also not a mock builder, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't mock
it depends on the mock to me. Yeah.
Although I made a sig fig, so I'm an accomplished mock designer. It's taking 3 or 4 pieces together. It took me weeks. Although I remember Lauren said this a couple of weeks ago on London Calling. It's surprisingly quite difficult to make a sig fig. It's not obviously the actual putting 4 pieces together or 5 pieces, depending on accessories and so on, but to actually to think about what your sig fig is going to look like. It's apparently surprisingly difficult.
Yeah, it is.
You got to think about what you like. What do you want your sig fig to look like? The cost and everything, and then you probably overthink it as well, thinking, will this torso look good with this leg piece and things like that.
So for me, the hardest part. So for people who don't know, even though you should know, that's my sig fig. Ooh. And as soon as I saw the hairpiece, I knew that was the hairpiece. I think I knew the hairpiece was the hairpiece before I even knew about sig figs, because I knew about this hairpiece. I just didn't know it came in blonde with black ears. Because I knew about it from whichever series CMF came out when I started getting into Lego, which was 2020. It's this hairpiece. It was the minifig that had this hairpiece with the pink hair and the like teal ears. That's when I knew this piece existed. And then I found out that came in this color, and I was like, well, that was easy. And then I knew I wanted my legs to be dark blue because I wear jeans all the time. Like, if I'm not wearing jeans, I'm wearing pajamas pretty much. But if you see me out in public, I'm in jeans 100% of the time. 100%.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that was easy. For me, the hardest part was the torso and then the face. And I went with this face because the other side has sunglasses, and I love wearing sunglasses whenever I wear contacts. So that's why I got this one, and I just liked her expression. And then I just went through the torsos, and I was like, well, I like this torso. It's kind of like stuff that I wear, sort of. So that's how I ended up with mine.
So one of the challenges,
like a week to figure out what I wanted.
One of the challenges I had was because I wanted flesh tone. I didn't want to be like the traditional yellow look, and obviously where I wear caps throughout the week, and I like to have them backwards. And it's amazing, like how many minifig faces have alternative face expressions, and it's quite difficult to find. Well, for me, it was to find flesh tone minifig heads that just has the one face, because the thing is, if you put the cap on backwards, you're going to see it's going to just stand out. You know, the alternative face piece. I'm going to look like Quirrell from Philosopher's Stone. Takes this thing off. But yeah, that was the challenge for me.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to do flesh tone or not. And I don't know if my face comes or my headpiece comes in flesh tone, because some yellow heads do come in flesh tone too.
Yeah.
Some do. But then I would have to go through and change out all the hands on my torso or pick a completely different torso.
Couldn't do that.
And I don't know that I really wanted to have to go through and pick out a completely different torso. But I also knew that I wanted to have a maxi fig made at some point, and I finally got one done, and I had the guy just do it in the skin tone. God, I love my maxi fig thing. It looks so good. I would get down, but it's like way up there. So it took me like a week to figure out what I wanted. I want to say.
Yeah, my sig fig, it was, so the face comes back, it goes way back. So it comes from like this fig and similar figs from Space Police 3. That's where the head print comes from. Because that's just when I had the Space Police 3 sets, I would play with them and I'd put myself in the story, and that was just the face that I used. So that was me. So that face is I've always associated with me. And then I think the rest of the sig fig came around when I had a couple extra casual Lloyd CMFs from the Ninjago movie. So I just stole a torso, found some dark blue legs, found some hair, and that was me.
Voila. That's a good looking sig fig though. The only thing I'm worried about with my sig fig is that my hair piece is from a BAM release at one point. So right now, when I bought, because I just bought 50 of everything to make 50 more of my sig figs, it cost me 85 cents a piece on my hair piece. So it is starting to get expensive. I think when I first made some, it was probably like maybe 50 cents a piece. But I'm not changing that hair piece for nothing. I love my hair piece. It's going to stay the same. I could see myself changing out my face and my torso at some point, just to have a little bit of a difference and have a flesh tone one. But I'm keeping this hair piece. I don't care if it ends up being $20 a piece. I'm keeping that hair piece.
Yeah.
I need to.
It's no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's my hair piece.
And also, I'm guessing that CMF that you saw that hairpiece on was from the Lego Movie Series 2, the Kitty Pop fig.
It might. That sounds right. That sounds right.
Yeah, I automatically go into research mode for parts. So I looked it up.
That sounds right. Yeah, it was Lego Movie. It was the Lego Movie too. It was, yeah. And did she have the guitar or did she have the microphone? Because one had a guitar and one had a microphone in that series.
She had a guitar. She had a guitar and a microphone. She had both.
Wow, she had both. No, that was her. Either way, it was her. That's where I saw it.
Yeah.
And then when I did the research on Bricklink and I saw it came in other colors, because it comes in the what I have, and then it comes in brown with black ears, which would not work for me because my hair isn't brown. And then I think it comes in one other color, like a dark orange with black ears, because I'm pretty sure it comes in 4 colors. 2 of them came from Batman sets because they were for Catwoman. And then mine was from Bam. And then there's also teal with black ears. There's like a dark turquoise or something like that with black ears. There's 4 or 5 color versions.
Yeah, the first one was orange with the sort of yellow ears, and that came on Tiger Woman from series 14.
Okay, I'm totally off.
And then the next one I think was Catwoman.
Hers was dark brown with black ears. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so interesting. So it showed up. So there were 3 different colors. It's the way they do this is by the cat ears color, I suppose. So 3 different hair colors with black cat ears. There was reddish brown for Batman. There was bright light yellow, which I think is what you have on Build a Minifig, and dark turquoise in a front set.
Yeah.
Which is 41344.
I thought about doing the bright or the dark turquoise, but my hair is naturally dark blonde, which sometimes does look like brown. Just depends on how much I've been out in the sun or not. But now my hair is like purple, so now it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and then it doesn't look like there's any beyond that, so only 5 total.
That was close. Close.
And hello to PBJ out there, PBJ Builds.
Hey, PBJ.
Oh, Lord, I don't have the comments up so I can see them. I am so sorry. So sorry. Hi, PBJ Builds. How are you? I just had it set on media access and was just ignoring everything. Silly me. Silly me. Oh, we got to talk about what we're building today. I'm excited about what I'm building. So you guys probably... I don't know how well it is known or not, but I actually am a Batman fan, more the movies than anything. And so I am building this set from 2019.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how long I've had this set, probably since 2019 or 2020, knowing me. So I'm building the 1989 Batmobile that will fit in my city whenever I manage to get to that part of my city.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they're getting to make a lot.
Like, 10 years from now at the rate I'm going, but I still have it. I also have the big version, the big version.
The Tumbler.
No, I have the big 1989 Batmobile too.
Oh, okay.
I also do have the tumbler. I do have the tumbler in the play scale size, and I do have it in the big size, and I do have the Batwing too. I might like Batman. I love.
They are cool.
Movie.
They're cool builds. They're the Batmobiles, and the fact is, there's so many Batman, I should say, so many Batmobiles. Everyone's got that one Batmobile that they love above the others. So you can understand why they go and make all these Batmobiles, because they're iconic to certain people. I like the new one. It's the Val Kilmer one, isn't it?
Yeah, the Batman Forever Batmobile.
Yeah, and I remember having a toy. I was sort of in and out. I dipped into a bit of Batman, but I liked the animated series, and I liked that Batmobile because I had a toy car of it. So I'm definitely picking that up because of nostalgia. I do like that one.
Yeah.
So
$100 is a lot for that set, but I'm really thinking about it because I I enjoyed Batman Forever as a kid, so it has that nostalgia for me.
Yeah, I did watch the Batman cartoons, and then I did watch Batman Forever. The only Batman movie I haven't watched is the one with Robert Pattinson in it. I haven't watched that one yet.
No, right.
But like I grew up watching the 1989 Batman movie, and I loved it. Kind of went downhill after that, but whatever. But I really do like the Dark Knight series of movies. Those I absolutely love. I think they're great. 1989 will always hold a place in my heart, but I do prefer the Dark Knight Rises series better. But that's just me. So what are you building, Chris?
Well, I'm actually building two. I just finished one thing because obviously I bought my wife the Beauty and the Beast castle. And I just asked, can I just build one bag? And negotiated and spoke to her, and and she caved in because I said I will pick up 1 or 2 sets for her in the next month or so. I said, look, can I just experience it? So I've just done one bag. This isn't my doing. So this is what it looks like at the moment. It's very, very nice. These window pieces and say printed, really, really nice. Even these are printed as well. These little window pieces here, if you can see that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's just what I'm building. She also has built the first bit. So this is the first bit you build, like the staircase.
Oh, nice.
She's just putting her minifigures on there at the moment, which is really cool. So I'm going to be putting this away now. And I'm going to be building a set that I've been keeping my eye on for a while. I just want to wait for a discount because £45 for this set is really, really, I think it's expensive and it's on offer. But then I saw somebody pretty much giving it away on Vinted. Yeah. So
how did I know it was Vinted? How did I know this?
£45 over here. It's reduced to £35 on Amazon. But somebody was selling it for £10, new and sealed on Vinted, and then with buyer's protection fee and that, it went up to £14 something. So still a really good bargain. And it's this set, the Spot. I'll just show
the deli.
Yeah. So I really want to
dip
into these ones, but then it's sort of like I'm trying to keep the cost low with this sort of set because I think I want to buy multiples of this set because I really want to enclose it, expand it, and then make it look really nice next to the bugle and the sanctum and everything. But it's
becoming a mock builder, thinking ahead of time, like
exactly. I've gone from building a sig fig to multiples of this set. I'm just pretty much going to be looking for a decent rebrickable, really. So I suppose that's a step in the direction of mock building. If you're like sort of moving away a little bit from official Lego sets to like Brick Artisan, who's one of my favorite designers. Yeah, he's definitely going to be. Well, he's already done a mock build of this. He's already done an enclosed one on half a base plate. But I'm not going to dip into that because with Oscorp Tower coming out, which is to go with this, and also Peter Parker's apartment, you just know he's going to do something else with that.
Oh yeah.
So
he will.
It's something I want to do near the end of the year. Hey Martin, we had a nice time with Cole yesterday. They went away. Was it a comedian you went to see? Comedian, singer, you went somewhere. They had a nice time.
And TJ, what are you going to work on?
I'm going to work on mocks because that's what I need to work on. Here's this is the junkyard, so this is the only one that's 2 base plates, and all I've built so far is part of the trash compactor, where Jay and Cole nearly get crushed. So I have that to work on. Yeah.
I can't wait.
I've completed some of the other. I've completed some of the other builds. I completed this one. Did I complete this on Friday with Greg on London Calling? I might have. This is the scene from the pilots, Kai versus the other ninja.
Oh, cool.
It's a little section of the monastery, and they're fighting each other. I didn't realize until after I'd placed everything that this back section can't actually rotate because the swords run into the wall, but that's just gonna be ignored. It's not really a problem.
Just ignore that little fact.
This doesn't have to be functional.
Exactly.
Or functional. Yeah. Yeah, it's slowly coming along.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your mocks in Chicago. That's going to be fun.
And then this is one that I'm partly done with. All I need to do is add like more details and stuff, but this is the base scene. I'll put the other ninja are going to be here and
nice.
Scatter some stuff around, some like terrain work, and there was like a little building on here that got destroyed by this guy, so gotta get all that stuff in.
Yeah, definitely gotta get all those details in.
And then this is the other base plate. It's gonna be a swamp, but right now it's just a base plate.
It's a good start. At least you have the base plate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there. I have the base plate set aside, and then the space mock is pretty much done. I mean, I could add more like terrain details and figs and such, but it's basically done. So that's where it is. Yeah, and then I'll have my two collab mates connect on either side. So yeah, and our other collab mate is going to place a bunch of ships on someone else's section.
It is looking very good.
It's been a lot. That space collab has been a lot, but it's finally at a place I'm happy with.
Maybe someday I'll display at Brickworld, but I don't even know what I would do or make or anything. I got tempted last year. Then I couldn't come up with anything, so I just said, nope, I'm just gonna be another person who goes around and looks at everything and talks with everybody. And maybe another year I'll display, but I don't know what I would do. Because my problem is I get too many ideas in my head. And then they just take over. Oh, and Lego Team B is here. Hi, Lego Team B. How are you?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Oh, so Martin went to go see Chelsea Handler in Manchester. He said it was a good time. Oh, he's happy he's getting some of the Ninjago references now. Everybody is saying hi.
Maybe this is the time to get City Gardens, Martin. It's packed with references.
Yes.
You'll get them.
Can't be that much more expensive on the aftermarket.
No, I don't think it is. I've looked at the prices. I still think you can secure it for retail price, even lower.
Oh yeah, you could get a good deal on it. Oh yeah, it's not too bad on Bricklink.
But did they docks in City? When did the price become, to a point where it becomes almost a turn off?
Around when Gardens came out / got revealed. So I think I want to say Gardens got revealed, I think 2 weeks before it initially released in the beginning of January 2021. So it was released in the middle of January, and I remember I was there for release day. I was like the second or third person in line, and yeah, those two shot way up, and I really regret not being able to get those two before then, because that would have been a great time. Because Docks was so cheap back then, and I think City was still fairly cheap too on the aftermarket. Like they weren't much more above retail because no one was really interested, and now everyone's interested.
Gardens was January the 1st.
It was January I think the 14th.
Oh, okay. So it's 2
2
modulars
weeks
that
after
month,
everything else. Yeah, it was 2 weeks after everything else. All the other Jan 1st releases.
Martin says he's not getting the Ninjago modulars.
Yeah. Of course he isn't.
Yeah, now Docs there's only 4 sellers in the US and the cheapest is $7.50.
Oh.
And that's not even including shipping and taxes or anything. Now I'm actually looking at parting those 2 sets together, and that's going to be a project I delve into a bit more after Brickworld is over. But I made like a couple of lists of parts that are rare and parts that I don't have. And in one of my recent Bricklink orders, I got a few of those parts. So
awesome.
I have here some plant stems in dark brown, only in Ninjago City. What else do I have here? We have a clear fan.
Oh, that piece looks so cool.
Only in Ninjago City. I had to get 9 of these like little glass panes in the neon orange. So these pieces in green, only in City and Docks. Yeah, and just a few other things. Some of these are probably easier to obtain than others, but like not these. Like these solar panel pieces, these were only in a few sets. A couple of chickens in gray.
Chickens.
Gray chicken. Yeah. Some of these I bet aren't too difficult to get. Like a lavender head probably isn't that high in demand.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah. But yeah, I've started that process. And how did I move it? I had a globe piece as well. Oh yeah, the globe piece is in with that silver crab. It's only in 2 sets. It was also in a CMF, which makes it a bit easier to get.
Very cool.
No, the next thing I need to do for City and Docks is get the stickers, and that's going to be over $100. Getting all of those sticker sheets. Yeah.
I assume Lego hasn't got them on standby, that you can just request them.
Nope. No, you cannot. And I that's what I regret the most, even more than actually buying the sets, is not at least buying the stickers, because the stickers were cheap back then, back before Gardens came out, and how they're way up there. But yeah, once Brickworld is cooled down, once I've parted down everything I need to part down, because all these Ninjago monks that I'm doing aren't going to stay together. They're nice, but I'm not going to keep them together for long.
That makes
sense. Then I can go through City and Docks and inventory everything, pull all the parts that I already own, and then start making my list from there, which should be interesting. So that'll be fun. And I'll also be on the lookout during Brickworld Chicago to see if I can find any insane deals on City or Docks. But I don't expect to find the deals that I'm looking for. But let's hope.
I mean, you never know with the garage sale.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's like pushed me over to get a garage sale, like one of those lottery slots.
Yeah.
Is that there could be something. There could be something that I want.
Yeah, I know. Last year, Holly got like one of those Pirate of the Caribbean sets. I think it was the Silent Mary, which she had been wanting. It was just like,
the other big set that I'm on the lookout for, the one that's a bit more expensive, is that Employee Gift Temple of Celebration set. I'm looking for that.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then there's like a few others that are on my list. I think like that Garmadon shark set, that giant walking shark. That's another pricey one. But then other than that, they're mostly smaller sets.
Oh, I think I've seen that. I remember. I think I can remember that set. Yeah, it's quite an old set, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2018. 2017. It might have come out end of 2017, beginning of 2018. It was in like a weird. It was released at a weird time, like December. Is the same time as the Quake mech, so which I remember getting that. That was a set I'm glad I got.
See, I don't know if I'm going to be looking for anything at the garage sale. Like last year, I bought the Diagon Alley gift with purchase. That was the micro scale Diagon Alley. I bought that. I bought one of the. It was like, I think it was another gift with purchase. That's like the Christmas present, and then you open it up. And then I think I bought like a couple of the big cats that I didn't have because a couple people had them. But last year I also didn't do the thing to like sign up for a time slot or anything. I just went when everybody went. So like pretty much all the good stuff was gone by the time I got there.
Yeah.
Except for the stuff that I bought, which I don't know if I'm gonna sign up again. If I'm gonna try to sign, I haven't done it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna sign up to see if I can get in one of those spots.
Yeah, there were over 700 spots left when I signed up yesterday. Because sign up was over there. And yeah, so far there's a decent amount of slots, and they've also changed it up this year for the garage sale. So last year it was 4 different possible slots you could get to enter in, and there were 15 minutes between. This year there's 5 different slots, and there's only 10 minutes between. So it starts at 8, 8:10, 8:20, and so on, and then they let anyone come in at 8:15.
See, I don't know how that helps with crowd control, because it doesn't mean that people are going to leave after they've been there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think
it almost, to me, it almost feels like they're trying to, and it seemed like this happened last year, from what I observed, walking over the garage sale area, you know, that pathway that goes over the area where you can see people waiting and stuff. It seemed like the very popular influencers, they all got the early spots, and then the rest, and then it like went from there.
Yeah.
So it almost seemed to me like there was some favoritism going on, and that it wasn't
either that or
truly a raffle.
Yeah. Either that or the influencers sought out people who had earlier slots and traded with them or something.
Could be. It could be.
I remember they sent me my brick badge after, because I missed Brick Road Chicago last year, but they included which time slot I would have been in, and it was the last of the slots. So it was the 8:45 slot.
Yeah,
so
I just figured that there
wasn't that good of a slot. Yeah, but I'm sure some people like stick around on the garage sale that whole time. But for me, like if I got one of those earlier slots, I'm gonna like walk around, you know, look for things. But if I don't see anything, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm interested in. I'm just gonna go, and that'll help to filter out.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll come back in later. Yeah.
Well, I got what I wanted, so I wasn't mad about it. But I did notice that it did seem like all of the popular influencers in the community all had the early time slots. That's just what I noticed.
Oh, is it like a bit of an event then? Is it like a bit of an event then?
The garage sale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just you turn up, because like in here, I just think of like just somebody selling things they don't want on their front lawn. All my thing is something completely different.
I mean, it's basically basically a Lego sale, and people are selling sets that they don't want or whatever it is. But so I guess in the past, before last year, it was just everybody would walk in at once, and it was like a nightmare, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there, couldn't tell you. But so then they started doing like these timed entrances,
right?
And they raffle them off to like ease the crowd control.
Yeah, because last year was the first year that they did that, and I remember the year before it was absolutely hectic in there, and I had to go out like out in front of the Renaissance in that little like area with whatever pond is over there and just like breathe for a moment because that's how crowded it was.
See, I would not have done well. Like, I didn't even do well with them doing the crowd control thing because since I went in afterwards, like, I did not do well because I don't do well in like crowded spaces. I don't like crowds. I was like, okay, try to focus, try to see, and then I got the hell out of there as soon as I could. Like, once I saw all the vendors and I knew what I wanted and I got it, I left. But for me, it was just, there's too many people here. I need to go.
Yeah. I didn't stick around in there long. I don't even think I bought anything. The one thing I got in there was something I had already worked out beforehand with Stud City. It was the Ninjago Lloyd plushie that I have. But that I don't count as a garage sale purchase because that was something we discussed beforehand. So.
Yeah, I know he was there last year and he had bought like 5 or 6 of the Santa Fe trains because he's like obsessed with the Santa Fe train set.
He likes his Ninjago, doesn't he?
He does like Ninjago too, yeah.
Yeah, I see him. He sometimes pops up. He's trying to get every minifigure, isn't he? At the moment.
Yeah.
I think even a video in the week, he got like a case or he was just putting a lot of Ninjago figs in a case.
Yeah.
That seems like a hefty goal to try to get all of the Ninjago minifigs.
Oh yeah, there's some really pricey as well.
There are a lot out there. I don't have them all. I have the majority of them, and I have most of the ones that matter. So like most of the ones I don't own are either like random figs that just inhabit the city that aren't really named characters or anything, or they're just slight variations of figs that already exist. Like, oh, this one has a different mask, or this one has hair instead of a mask, or this one has a different face. Things like that. And I don't need to bother with those. If I have the ninja suit, then I'm happy.
Yeah, I want to do the opposite. I want to get characters that I don't have, like the ones that don't appear in the Ninjago City line. You know, I just want, because obviously I'm gonna have a Ninjago Island, and I just want to have different characters. Like, I think there's next month's issue, I think it might be July, a magazine that comes out, and one of them's got Drix in it. Is it Drix?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I need to get him. Like a sort of red guy?
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, let me get him.
Obviously, he's been in the set. I think he's in a couple of cheap sets, but if it's a set I'm not interested in, then I won't. But if he comes out in a magazine,
right back.
Then catch up on the comments really quick. Martin says that he has enough on his retiring list for this year to worry about.
Here they are.
How big's your retiring list, Martin?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. Give us, I don't know, 5, 10 sets that's on your wish list? A retiring wish list?
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drix.
Yeah.
The Master of Swarm. Remember the Forbidden 5?
Yeah.
So right now there's only 3 Forbidden 5 minifigs currently available. I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
The other 2 are coming out in June 1st sets. June 1st for you guys, August 1st for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the cape is knocked. And he doesn't have a cape in the sets, but he has a cape in the show, so that's what I did with him.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Pretty nice. Yeah, there's the one who's out who I don't have is Zarked, but he's only currently available in the Arc Dragon of Focus, but he's going to come in 2 other sets in the summer, including the Temple Bounty, which I plan to get fairly early on. As soon as there's like double points or a good GWP, then I'm going to jump.
Yeah, I've absolutely fallen in love with that Destiny Bounty. It's so good. And obviously, looking at comparisons to the very first one that came out in the Ninjago movie times, I think this one's an upgrade. This is just from my outlook. It just looks like
will be interesting to compare the 2. I'm going to compare the 2, and it's going to be interesting to see them. I'm also I have to redo my shelves, and I have to figure out a good place for this new bounty to go, because it's going to be too tall. Like, It would have to be on one of these shelves, which are full because they have Ninjago modulars, or it would have to be over on that shelf, which is full because it has Temple of Fortitude and Tournament Temple City. And then I don't know, because I have that shelf with the movie bounty up there. I don't know if it would fit up there. I'm planning to move these 3 shelves behind me over on that wall, and then the Ninjago modulars will actually go on one of those tables over there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the Temple Bounty will still fit. It's a bit small.
I could just like, you know, see the 3 previous Ninjago City sets, and just having Temple Bounty just sailing past, it just looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic.
I mean, I love it so much. I'm like, A1 possibly, but it's just behind one other set that I'm considering getting, just because there is a GWP you can get with it. Krusty Burger. I just really want to get that, just because. And I'm like, you know, you want to get Destiny Bounty. I want to get Destiny Bounty with GWP. I know there was a Ninjago GWP out recently. At least it was over here. It was like polybag. I wasn't interested in that.
Yeah, it's just this little polybag.
Yeah,
which I had already purchased, so there was no reason for me to go after it. But it's a little mini version of the Combiner mech, which is behind me. It's also on the shelf.
But it looks pretty cool. But I was sort of thinking, what I don't know if it's persuading me, but obviously the Space Baby, I'm not the target audience for a Space Baby. I mean, it looks pretty cool. You know, we look back at it in the year and think, yeah, that's one of the best GWPs of the year. I'm sure.
I am. I'm very much the target audience. I love this.
Yeah. I thought you might, because you love the space. But the polybag also, like, it looks cool. But I don't need a mini micro mech. But there's also one in workshops, isn't there? There is like a mini mech build.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit bigger, but yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then up there as well is the Cole's Titan Dragon mech, a mini version of that. Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice little. But I don't think you could switch them out. I think the Combiner mech is a bit too big for that, but it's cool. And yeah, Lego Team B, it's going to be a lot of bricklink orders to make Parting City and Docks together happen.
Oh yeah. I think they were low with their estimate on 12,000 orders personally.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to be hitting like 15,000 orders to get that done.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that's a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I saw a used Ninjago City for $450 at Bricks and Minifigs Kenosha, and I passed on it because 1, I didn't have the budget for it at the time, and 2, it wasn't entirely complete. Like there was some stuff missing, and I wasn't too sure, so I left it alone. And now I regret not getting it. Because it had most of the figs too. And one of those figs I already have because I ordered him, and now he's like a $70 fig as a casual Kai minifig. So I could have at least made that money back. But I chose not to. If I ever see it again, or if I see like an incomplete Docks, then I'd probably jump on it.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a good head start.
Oh, Martin has a suggestion for someplace to look for stickers.
Yeah, third-party stickers. Yeah,
I probably would do that route.
Possibly, yeah. I'd probably do the same.
The problem is it's Ninjago, and I want to be as pure as Ninjago.
Yeah,
and I mean,
I get that.
Figs, but
I
if it were Star Wars, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd buy the third-party stickers. But
I mean, I get that as well. Like, there's a company that corrected the Gringotts sticker over here, and it looks better. Don't get me wrong. It looks, it corrects the issue, but I'm like, I need to be pure, and it's even like because obviously building a city and getting base plates for to cover the tops of the tables and just to expand the city, it needs to be proper Lego base plates. I know you can get cheap ones, but just call me a Lego snob. I want pure Lego pieces. And besides, you get these cheap base plates, it could cause issues on your Lego bricks. It could break them. So, I wouldn't.
Yeah. I don't mix. I don't mix and match brands. I mean, I have the Lumibrix Funhold Steampunk Gore Train, but that's just on its own. That's not getting mixed with anything. That's just there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Now it just sits on my shelf now. I can see it over there. It just sits.
Because I really want to try that Cyberpunk one. That'll look good with Ninjago, but it'd be nice just to put it aside. It's not like it's connected to it. It's just touching. It's like with the modulars. I don't actually connect them together using the Technic pins because sometimes I want to move things around and so on, and they're just fine when you just put them together.
Yeah. I think for when I finally get these Ninjago modulars down on a table, I'm gonna finally connect them together because I think that's a really important element to have together. But it's because they have like all the walkways and things. So if you like even knock it off like a little bit, then it's all misaligned.
Hey, but I've actually heard that you own Duxton City. You just need Nicole to pass away. She's apparently left it in to in her will. So if you see her, I assume you're not going to plot anything on her, when you see her at Brickworld.
Oh no,
that's all right,
plots this time around.
Not this time around.
Yeah, I'm not that desperate.
No,
not yet.
No, but I've always had this dream of Lego creating a thing called Lego Retro, that they can just bring sets out from the past. That would be amazing. That would.
Well, they did have that survey where they were probably 3 or 4 years ago, where they were asking, like, if we did this, would you like that? And like, if we did a vault thing and we brought back retired sets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, we had that survey.
It might bring a certain
follow up
audience.
on this survey and what you guys were going to do. Like, clearly the insider points is from that, and I think getting the points from the manuals is kind of from that. But where's like the rest of the goodies that you were talking about?
Yeah, because I know some people of a certain generation that used to collect Lego and they can't go into it because they think there's just too much involved, too many pieces and so on. It's like castle fans. Some people like those castle sets that look a little bit barren. There's not too many pieces invested. I mean, you got like Lionite's Castle, and I know somebody who, because I showed them Lionite's Castle, and like, no, it's just too many pieces. And it's just, even though it gives you a nostalgia vibes, it doesn't quite hit the core. Because it's not, Lionite's Castle is like, it's like gives you vibes from the past, but it is definitely a modern set.
Yeah, and Blacktron's probably the same way. I think the Galaxy Explorer as well. Yeah. I do like those though. I personally like them, and I think like if Lego were to do a Lego retro theme where they modernize sets from various classic themes from the 80s and the 90s and the 70s, and I think I'd be on board for that, and it would cost me a lot of money. Yeah, I have my second Blacktron finally. I got that to help get the Space Baby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my backlog has gotten big. It's all big for me. I say that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sets in it, but that's a lot for me.
Fab, you need to send TJ Laws, I think.
TJ might have a heart attack because mine is probably 10 times.
I know that other people's backlogs are much bigger.
So I'm like you. I like to keep things down like that. And the thing is, whenever I buy something, I get way too excited to build it. But also, I'm not sure whether you guys agree with this. It's surely this has happened to you at some point, and even people in the chat, you can answer this question as well. Don't you sometimes feel that Lego can be a bit of a chore? So, like, I'm excited to build sets, but sometimes there's a part of me that thinks I just want to build it so I get it over, because it involves time, and sometimes too much time. And it does feel like a bit of a chore, and I want to get it out the way. And I just can't display.
I think that's what happened with Mike, is he feels like it's too much. Because he's basically stopped with Lego completely. And I think that's what happened to him, is it was just getting to be too much. And he was just like, nah, I'm done.
I don't think I could ever be that. I could never be like, that's it, Lego's done. It has to, I think there's a bit more to it. I think if you're someone who wants to walk away from Lego completely or temporarily, there's something going on. I mean, we can have burnout, don't get me wrong. You don't want to like touch Lego or anything like that, or watch videos, content about Lego. But sometimes it's just like, you just feel like, I want to plow through it. And sometimes you do get sets where the building experience isn't particularly great, and then you're thinking, right, I'm gonna have to really grit my teeth and get through this. I bet people who built the Eiffel Tower, surely that felt like a chore at some point.
Oh, that set just looked like a chore. Hi Trevor, how are you?
Hey Trev.
Super behind on the comments as usual. But I think for Mike, he just got overwhelmed, and he was just feeling like it's too much. Even with him basically being Star Wars and some icon sets that like brought back memories. Like he bought the Fender guitar because he likes guitars, and he was taking guitar lessons, but like a long time ago, like way before we ever met.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like the Nintendo, like the Nintendo NS thing. He has that. He has the Atari, and then he has a bunch of Star Wars sets. And then he has a bunch of the NASA sets because he loves NASA and space and stuff like that. But for him, he just got like burnt out.
Yeah.
On it,
and it happens.
Too much.
It happens. It's happened to a few people. I know Brikaski, we had a little bit of burnout, and sometimes he just wants to step away from social media quite a bit recently, and he just doesn't want to build or touch anything.
I saw Ollie had disappeared. I was like,
yeah, he's still in the shadows. He still pops up on Instagram. Sometimes we chat on WhatsApp. We were chatting not too long ago about like there's 1 or 2 sets he wants to pick up, and he knows I'm like vintage, and he's like, if you see this, can you just let me know?
Yeah, and I know like Carrie Brickapix, she's been taking a break for quite a while now.
Oh yeah,
social media.
Exactly, and I think sometimes it can get too much. I mean, you can put too much content out. You can invest too much time into Lego. Sometimes you can stream too much. It's like, because obviously, I want to have a channel. I want to launch a channel once I've done my PhD, and I'm thinking, right, what do I want to do? How much time do I want to invest, and how much do I want to stream? Because I do believe you can overdo it. You can overstream and so on. Like I remember one week I streamed 3 times in 1 week. I think it was 3. Or was it 4? And I remember it not the hell out of me.
Exhausted.
Yeah, right, I streamed 3 times.
Like, please let her have a headache so I don't have to be on today.
But I remember streaming 3 times. I think it was 3 or 4. But even I think 3 is just like, come on, that's way too much. It's just, think about the hours, on top of what you already do. Like if I work 40 hours a week. I do a little bit of work at home. Sometimes that creeps up to 42, 43 hours, 44. And then if you think like I'm streaming 3 or 4 times, that's like 12 to 15 hours of streaming, possibly. Add that on top, you're going to go burnout. And sometimes like we love Lego and we love this community. Of course we do. But sometimes you've got to remember I'm like all I do, I'm not just an AFOL. I'm also a husband. I've got to make sure that doesn't overtake my time with my wife. I'm also a son. I've got to see my parents. I'm an uncle. I've got to make sure I prioritize that.
Yep. Absolutely. Because you have to take care of yourself and your mental health.
Oh, sure.
And if you do too much, then it really can affect your mental health.
Yeah.
Even if you don't realize it, even if you don't think that it will, it can. Okay. Get caught up here. So we have all said hi to Trevor. We are so far behind on comments here. So far behind. And my mouse is like not wanting to work. The yard sale was so intense in 2023. TJ did not remember meeting me during this. Sorry. I'm sorry. Damn. He's still holding that against you, apparently.
It was just it was an intense day. That was like day number 5 of It was November 5 for me because everything had started on Tuesday, and it all got to me.
Well, yeah. It definitely would have gotten to me. Definitely.
Everything starts to blend together, and that becomes a problem.
Yeah. I spied the bottom layer of the B&B castle. Wonder.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. So if you allow me to build one bag, and I did build bag 10, and then that's it. I can't touch it. And then
why she let you have one bag to build?
She done it with the other 2 castles as well. Let's just say that I got to experience it building it, and yeah, and sure. So this part as well, which is the staircase, and that's the bit you can slot in and out. And she's just using it as a minifigure stand at the moment while she's building it, which is really cool. The bell minifigure is really, really nice. Really like that. And it amazes me. It's actually a different variant to the bell that comes in that Magic of Disney set. You know, the buildable Sorcerer Mickey. It's actually different.
How is it?
Which I kind of find bewildering, because if they, and I'm all for this, I don't mind if Lego reuses minifigure pieces, that they could just use that minifigure, and maybe they could have saved on the budget. They could have made the set a little bit cheaper, or they could have just put more in to the set, possibly. I don't know how budget works, but I'm pretty sure if you bleed a minifigure into another set, it won't be so expensive for them.
Yeah. Brilliant to hear that your lady is happy with how building the Beauty and the Beast castle is coming along.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, she's loving it. Cool.
Ooh, 29 sets. And this is the retirement wish list, if I'm not mistaken, and will cost about 2,500 pounds. Woo! At full price.
Oh my.
Oh my. Dude, good luck. Maybe look into Vinted, apparently.
Oh, I check several times a day.
Give your list to Chris. He'll find them all for you on Vinted, apparently.
Yeah, I have to have certain things go my way, you know, like some people have to just immediately put a set on that's cheap already, but then you could put a lead and lure offer and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's good.
Grab a lot of them at 20 to 30% off. I hope you do too. Check out Vinted, apparently. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Hi, Simon. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, and Salix is here. Hi, Salix. How are you?
Hey, Mateus.
Everybody saying hi. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream and you're on the red side, hit the pounce on the like button. If you're on the purple side and you're not following me, follow. Something may or may not happen. I'm not sure. I tried to set up stuff so that stuff happens. I don't know if any of it works or not. Everybody's saying hi to Simon and Salix. Let's see. Hi, Simon. The backlog is likely 50 sets off the top of my head. I wish I could say it was only 50 off the top of my head. It is not. It is not. Everybody's saying hi to Simon and Salix. If I had to take a guess off of the top of my head, how many sets I have in my backlog? Wait, am I including Mike's sets or not his sets? I probably have... I mean, definitely over 100. Definitely over 100. I might be pushing 150. But I'm not sure. That's just a guess. Everybody is saying hi. My mouse isn't working correctly, so I apologize if I skip over your And I don't know why my mouse isn't working correctly, but it's not. Because it should be charged. I'm trying to get everybody's comments up. Oh, it's not working. Okay, I'm about ready to give up on the comments on the screen.
Mateus did make a comment about the Simpsons GWP, that he's not digging it. I get it. There's no minifigure in it.
Hi, KO.
KO, what are you blaming me for? What does that mean?
Who knows?
I still think that Simpsons GWP is very. I still think it's very desirable because I always find if you got a GWP that's locked within a very, fairly pricey set, it's quite pricey in the aftermarket. I'm not a big fan of that GWP, but if I can sell it and get a nice chunk back, it's always worth doing.
Oh, the Simpsons one.
Yeah. There's also 2 printed pieces in that set, I believe. Could be wrong, but I think there's 2 printed pieces. So I think
there is.
I think they're going to do the Simpson house next time. That's why they got the printed piece. They got the iconic printed painting behind on the wall by the sofa. I think they'll bring that back for the Simpson house. And I tell you what, it'd be perfect to do that. It's perfect time to do that now because the previous Simpson house is so outdated now. You can just see that it was of its time, and now like they can just. They have to make it completely tan in all the tan, each room tan building, tanned color. It's time to bring that set back.
Hi, Bricklock. How are you? Good to see you. Here's a message for you, Chris. Have a good Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. Christmas is soon upon us. Yeah, only a couple of months to go. I think there's like 200. Well, I'm November the 1st to start decorating, so that's 157 days, 156. But who's counting?
Apparently, Ollie posted something today.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Carrie's been in Disneyland.
She has, yeah.
Or no, Disney World. She's been in Disney World. Because I know she went to the Disney Springs Lego store. Oh, it was Chris, I might have to have you take over on the comments because my mouse is being a pain.
Yeah.
It was an awesome mock from Ollie. Oh, cool. He posted a mock. I'll have to
check that out.
I'll have to go check on that. And then Opak is here. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Opak.
There we go. Yeah, Trevor does brilliant work. Purple. Bricklock's on the purple side.
Go purple! Yes, go purple.
You benefit more on the purple side, don't you, than the red side?
I do, yeah. That's why I've only been putting on the stories. I've only been putting the Twitch link up. Call me greedy. I don't care. I gotta offset the cost of all of these sets somehow.
There's technically 2 burger restaurants coming out June the 1st, isn't there? You got Krusty Burger and you got the Der Burger.
Oh.
I love that Der Burger minifigure. Oh, I really want that figure. I do want the Der Burger. Yeah, it's so good. And
I saw the three June 1st Fortnite sets at Meijer yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Really?
Yeah, they were just on the display. Let me.
On Vinted, I was on it. Vinted again, and somebody's got the Plo Koon Starfighter. Obviously, we found it in the wild, but selling it for £30. Like, what is the point?
There it is.
Wow.
I don't know if it'll focus real well, but yeah, the 3 new sets are the one on the bottom and the 2 on the left, and then They had the Durr Burger and the llama as part of the display as well.
Was you tempted, TJ, to pick up one just because of the satisfaction of getting a set early?
A little, but Fortnite's not really my thing, so it's best that I just leave it alone.
That's cool.
Oh, you're prototyping custom Lego parts on your 3D printer? That's awesome.
That's really cool.
I'm actually, I have something in the works for my 3D printer. Not Lego parts, but it is Lego related. There will be a video eventually.
Be quite keen to know, everybody in the chat, what are they planning to buy anything June the 1st? Is there any sets that people are going to be picking up? No pressure. Like I always make it clear, there's no pressure to buy anything day one. You know, sometimes there's huge disadvantages if you buy day one, but sometimes we can't help ourselves. But is there anything anybody's buying? Anybody they can't wait for? I know there's a couple of things I need to get day one. I do need to get.
If people don't say the gumball minifig machine thing, I'm going to be shocked. I feel like that's going to be high on people's list.
Oh, that thing?
Do you think that's going to be just all about the figs?
Yeah.
I think people are going to buy it for the figs.
Yeah. That's why it's better to wait on it, though, because you could potentially just get all those figs on PAB if they decide to put them on PAB.
That's true.
But it does look like there's a new glass piece on there.
This is their way also of doing a bit of a CMF series, isn't it? Because obviously you had the Formula One type of CMF. This is their way of doing it. You know, you got like 16 figs.
See, I'm torn if I'm going to get it day one or if I'm going to wait. Because there's also all of the Harry Potter sets, which I'm not going to get all of them, but I don't know which ones I'm going to get.
Oh, I'm not getting all of them. I'm only getting 3 of the new ones. Like, because obviously I'm not a completionist like you, Fat, but there's 1 or 2 sets I will pick up that I want to get, but not day one. One of them is the Quality Quidditch set. That can wait.
Well, I know you're definitely going to get the main tower day one.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that. And Privet Drive. Privet Drive is actually the set I plan to build next week's stream.
Oh, Privet Drive.
And then Night Bus, because Night Bus, I've been I've had it on standby for several months, for a couple of months, and at least March, maybe beginning of April, so I can build it with just after Privet Drive.
I don't know how I forgot about Privet Drive.
Yeah, that's day one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
I've got the Fire Knight mech on my radar. If there's a good GWP to start out the month, I'll probably be pushed to get it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wait because I want to have the Fire Knight mech to build for my 2-year Twitch streamiversary, which has been late. But I can wait until then. There's no point in getting it immediately.
I made a boo-boo. I need to find where I made a boo-boo. I apparently made multiple boo-boos. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have this left over, one of the little shooter things. And then I have 3 light green studs. And I have an extra thing for the shooter. Oh, crap. Where does the shooter...
I almost made an oopsie. In this mock build, because I was putting together this kind of top platform to go for the trash compactor, but I realized if I just put it on there, bricks on top of bricks, then the 2 base plates would be stuck together, and that's not what I want to do. I want to have them be able to disconnect. So I made it removable. It's the simple solution.
Trevor's trying to get K2. Trevor's trying to get K2SO, but that's not a June the 1st release, is it?
That's August.
It's August.
Yeah, August 1st.
Yeah, definitely August. There's a great number of sets that's been revealed for August.
I'm tempted by K2SO after Andor.
Yeah.
And Bricklock is making custom Bricklock tokens for Brick World.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds fun. That's such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? I have stickers this year, so anybody who got minifigs from me or sig figs from me last year, I have stickers this year. They're so cute. I love my stickers. I love my stickers.
Mateus is planning to get the gumball machine. It's good. Which figure you were looking forward to the most, Mateus, out of the 16 figs that you can get from it? I think the one I like the most, I do like the golden spaceman. I do like a bit of pearl gold.
The Niffler in me wants the gold spaceman.
I recently completed this guy, Purple Spaceman.
Ooh.
Had to part them together from a few different figs, but he's around. I've got the blue Spaceman coming next.
Need that flex tape.
I
got any flex tape. You got any flex tape?
And then I have the proper helmet, which actually came from a Ninjago set.
That's cool.
So he's got the fig that I have coming has the wrong helmet and face, so I've got the correct one waiting. And then I have dark blue ready as well for when those dreams parts show up, because dark blue helmet and air tanks showed up in one of the dream sets, upcoming dream sets. So he's ready and waiting.
And also, because obviously TJ's shown us the Spaceman minifigures in the cancelled dream set, the gaming tower, wasn't there meant to be a Spaceman minifigure?
Light blue one.
Light blue. They're going to reallocate that minifig. There's no question they're going to do that.
Yeah, that'll show up somewhere.
It'll show up somewhere. Probably even BAM.
I mean, fancy showing a set getting to a point where the set's like that and then not releasing it.
That set looked, from the leaked picture I saw, that set looked amazing. And year 3 of Dreams has been the most tempting for me, because I love like the video game tech kind of vibe that they've got. Yeah. And I'm definitely, there's I forget what it's called, I gotta look it up. But it's like a little flying ship that's part of a video game controller. Yeah. I want to get that. I know I want to get that. It's Cooper's Gaming Controller Jet. Very, very on the nose with the name. But I want to get that one, because that one looks really cool.
I like that paint truck. The one with the bright green wheels. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the one with the dark blue classic space parts.
One thing that's really confusing me about this wave is because I haven't seen it, so I could be missing something here, is why these new sets, why are they having these trans purple pieces? I thought it was more about the gaming world rather than the dreams world. Why is it? Because there seems to be bright green and bright yellow parts, but why is there still purple?
It's probably just the color of the bad guys.
Okay.
I don't know.
I thought the nightmare.
I don't know for sure, because
they're gone.
Yeah, because for the most part, the winter wave didn't have much of that. I mean, they had the little brain pieces, those little walking brain things, but beyond that, there wasn't too much villain stuff in the winter wave, so we haven't gotten a good look at what the villain faction for year 3 of Dreams is really going to be about. But now we're getting a bit more of that with the Cyber Brain mech and the Nightmare Shark submarine. Those two. Yeah, give us a bit more of a look. Yeah, are the dream sets June 1st for you guys?
Yeah.
Or are they August?
Yeah.
1st? Oh, they are June 1st. Oh. Yeah, they're August 1st over here.
Yeah, I think for them the dream sets is always June.
Yeah, it's in that kind of same area as Ninjago.
I see its advantages for you guys. At least you can prepare a little bit longer and just budget a little bit better more.
Yeah, we have a little more time, which I think is helpful. I've already got plenty of stuff to worry about. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah, they're June 1st.
Yeah, your 15,000 Bricklink orders for your Ninjago module.
No, Yeah, well, I mean, because Brickworld Chicago happens like right after June 1st, it's actually really nice that the Ninjago sets aren't until August, because that's not something that can distract me. So, yeah, and then July is clearance season. All kinds of fun deals pop up then. So, should be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what
my eyes out better this year than I have.
Meyer is the place to go. Meyer is a place to go. It's not guaranteed that every Meyer is going to have a good deal, but typically they do.
I'm going to try to keep an eye out at my Meyer. I don't live that far from one, but I also don't go to it because there's so many other stores that are closer to me. Like, it's probably 15 minutes from my house, maybe 20. But I have, within 5 minutes, I literally have a Target and a Walmart. So it's like, I never go out that far because, not that that's that far, but I never go out there because...
Yeah, I get that. I have other stores that are closer, but Meyer's my preferred place to go for Lego now. Because they're more likely to have deals.
Okay, I'm going to mute my mic because I got to dump the last bag. Ooh, I'm going to finish a set on the stream. Oh my god.
Trevor is going to get some of the book nooks. You're definitely getting Sherlock Holmes. You're definitely getting that one. I think that's the best one out of the three. You're getting some of the book nooks. So which two are you going to get? It sounds like you're going to get two. Trevor wants to get the Beauty Beast castle. Yeah, absolutely. It's gorgeous. You know, it's not as grand as the other two because the other two castles are massive. I mean, you can instantly see here, like, it is on the smaller side. It's not always a problem, but yeah, it's really good. It's a really nice printed pieces in this. And I think, like, the Disney castles, all three of them, they have very small sticker sheets. Very small. I think there's about, like, 6 stickers in this, which is pretty cool. Ooh. We'll be able to disclose what city set you're going to get, Trevor, or are you keeping it under wrap? Pulled a TJ and went to Maya and the Walmart looking for the CACNH Julian Animal Crossing. Julian Polybag, no look.
Oh, that's a shame, Buck.
What's the polybags like over there? Because it's like Lauren was also saying, Bright Switch Brick said she still can't locate the Harry Potter one. Is polybags?
Yeah, it depends. Depends on the store. I mean, Walmart always has a few polybags. Meyer has not had a lot of polybags lately, from what I've looked. They used to, but they clearance most of them out. Like the Animal Crossing polybag that Opak was talking about. Yeah, I found it on clearance for $150.
Oh,
which
wow.
was really nice. And then
That's
those Ninjago like tournament polybags with the Wolfman big, I found them for 50 cents.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Lauren. I have not found that Harry Potter polybag yet. I have not found it. I'm thinking it must be. It's probably going to be a gift with purchase for us for the Harry Potter wave. And
Oh, no question. That's going to be
not for this upcoming Harry Potter wave, but for whenever they do the larger D2C set. I think it's probably going to be one of those gift with purchases because that's usually 3 things because they usually have 3 levels of gift with purchases for that.
Yeah, what they do with Star Wars.
I've heard 1 or 2 things the past couple of days that that's going to be the same again. I don't even know what our GWP is, the main one. It looks like you're getting a key ring, fam. Nicole has, so obviously at Bricktastic, Trevor gave Nicole one of his key rings that you'll be getting.
Fun. I am looking forward to it, Trevor. I will hunt her down, don't worry.
Yeah,
Not
nice.
literally hunt her down, but you guys know what I mean.
The Griffin Knights. Griffin Knights is a new faction, isn't it? And
yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Which one I like more?
They're using the
they're both good.
Zelda shields.
Yeah.
I'll have to take your word on it. I have no idea.
Yeah, they are.
Not my realm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nightmare Virus. That makes sense. Power codes, one of those, huh? No, I haven't missed anything. Nothing too much.
Nope, not probably not on the chat because Chris took over because my mouse decided to crap out or something. I don't even know.
With that vending machine, it's a nice set, and I want the figs. I want some of the figs, but it's not a set that really fits into my collection, nor is it a set I want to keep long term. So what I'm most likely going to do is wait to see if the parts show up on Pab, and if they don't, then I'm going to get the set at some point, pull the figs I want, and then trade in the rest to a Bricks and Minifigs to get some store credit.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan. See, I really like minifigs. So I really want to get the minifigs just because I like the minifigs.
Yeah. That being said, if any of you want
do anything, I would probably just part out the thing because I feel like if it is a new glass piece like I think it is, then I would probably
I believe it is.
That.
Yeah, but I have no interest in the Paradisa figs or the Fabuland figs or basically the rest of the figs that aren't Space and Castle. So there's no reason to keep them in my collection.
Yeah. I think they're kind of cool looking, so I'm going to keep them.
Yeah. They're cool. It's just not for me.
Like, I could use them somewhere in my city if I ever get to a city-ish part. But that'll probably be like 10 years from now at the rate I'm going. Considering I haven't done anything with my city this year at all. Not a thing.
Takes a long time.
I did buy the stuff that Bevan sells. Bevan Brick sells with like the Lego tubing, but it's not Lego tubing, it's just the same size. I bought some of that from him so that I could strengthen my trees. I haven't done anything with it. I've had it for over a month. I haven't done anything with it. It's just sitting there still.
I like that. They're asking you on the instructions. Obviously, you wouldn't do it to put this piece in. It's like a TV screen. They want it to be a TV screen. To click it in and then apply the sticker. That'd be awkward. So you got this piece in the corner, and then put the sticker on. You just wouldn't do that.
Why would they put that as the instructions? That's backwards. Oh, Cliff and Cliff is here. Hi, Cliff. How are you?
Hey, Cliff.
Which one is Batman? I'm building the Batmobile from this set. Well, I'm building this set, actually. And I'm almost done, and I'm going to finish this set, and I'm going to finish a build. Which never happens. Not never, but not often.
I think I know the reason why they probably asked you to do that. It's because because you can technically apply the sticker incorrectly. Depends on, like, this bit underneath.
You don't want to do what my husband did.
Yeah.
And I will bring it up until the day he dies. He only had one sticker in a Star Wars set. It was one of those plaque stickers. And he put it on upside down.
Oh God.
Yeah. Literally the only sticker in the set. And he applied it upside down. Yep. Will I ever let him live that down? No. Even though he's not doing Lego anymore, will I let him Nope. I will remind him of that until the day he dies.
What set was it? Do you remember the set?
It was one of the UCS sets. I don't remember which one it was. It was like the first one he built. Maybe he's the reason why they started printing the plaques. I don't know.
You get those dimples, don't you, on the printed plaques? That's why I'm not too bothered about like stickers on them. Obviously, a print's always better, but you get that dimple.
Well, when he reapplied it really good. So It ended up not mattering. Oh, there's those. Well, there's one. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I wonder if that's out for a design reason. Oops.
Yeah, that's right. You could apply the sticker incorrectly, so you can put it on one way and then you realise, oh, actually, it's got one of those C clips at the back, and you could technically apply the sticker and then realise that it needs to be turned again. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
You picking up any of the Harry Potter sets next week then, Fab? You got like... You picking up any of the Harry Potter sets? Did you say you're picking up any?
I am, but I don't know which ones. I haven't figured it out yet. Because I want to keep some. I always keep some set aside so that I can see what the gift with purchase is going to be with the D2C set. So that way I can get multiples of it if it's really good.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know. I really want to get the gumball machine. I really want the main tower, but that's probably one that I'll hold off on if I get the gumball machine. So I'll probably just get one or two of the smaller sets. I probably won't spend too much. Because I still have pesky vet bills to pay too.
Yeah.
Gotta pay them. Because I haven't been spending that much this year compared to other years. Which even Mike noticed I haven't been spending as much. Not that my bank account can tell the difference, but I have been spending less. Oh. Oh wait, Alex did that once with stickers for the screens for the Daily Bugle. Oh wow.
Oh.
That had to be painful.
You just request a new sticker though, can't you? That's the best way of doing it.
Or do Robin Hood Brick's method, the hot tea technique.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I don't know.
It does work. I've done it. It does work. I've done it many times. It works just fine. Oh shoot. Which way does this? This goes this way. Okay. I do like this molded bat piece. I think that's really cool. Not sure where it goes yet, but I think that's really cool. Oh, no, it goes on the front of the car. At least I'll have a Batmobile in my city. I'm excited to have a Batmobile in my city at some point. Whenever I get there.
So we get Batman modular in our cities, because I'm intrigued to know what this Arkham Asylum's going to look like.
Oh yeah.
So it makes sense to make it into a modular.
I don't know if I'm going to have any other Batman references besides the Batmobiles, like the vehicles. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Because for me, it's basically one of those things I'll figure it out when I get there, kind of a thing. I did want to have Sanctum Sanctorum in my city, but it's retired, and I don't really want to pay the retired price for it now. I know it's not too bad. I know it's going to get worse. Unless I just happen to come across like somebody who doesn't know what they have. I probably won't bother with trying to get it. That's what I try to look for. I try to look for people who don't know what they have.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I go on Vinterlock. Some people, like, they got sets that they don't realize the value, and or that, you know, they're just not looking for a major profit or trying to get a huge amount of money for them. So, you know, that's why you're able to land good deals.
Yeah, I haven't found any good deals lately. But I also haven't really been looking at the same time, so.
So you say I haven't got from Harry Potter yet. There's an opportunity for me to get it cheaper, but I'm in two minds because I might wait to get it with Hogsmeade Village. It's Hogsmeade Village Station. I haven't got that yet.
It's retiring.
Yeah, it was meant to retire last year. It's going to be retiring this year. But I'm tempted to get it when I get Hogsmeade Village on two separate orders. So hopefully I can get an extra GWP.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely do that. I think you should get it.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely will be getting it. I have to. I would have got it last year if it was going to retire.
Well, see, I'm probably going to build it. I don't know. Whenever I start working on the city again, I probably will build that one pretty soon. Because I'm going to put it back there. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm probably going to put it back there next to the mountain. Maybe. Something. I haven't figured it all out yet. But so I'm probably going to build that one kind of soon. Just don't know when.
It's a bit like, because, you know, we got the new Hogwarts expansion. But the way I view it is Hagrid's Hut, Durmstrang, Hogsmeade Village Station is like an expansion in itself for the system because it's there.
Yeah,
it's part of the grounds.
I almost made an oopsie. I caught it. There we go. Yeah, there goes. Here. There you go. There goes. Let me go with this. Okay. Happy I caught that oopsie.
What do you think of that new architecture set? That castle.
Oh, that one that's like the Cinderella castle or whatever. That really popular German one.
Yeah,
I think
that's right.
It's really cool. There was at Brickroll Chicago last year. There was a really big build of that castle, and it was like all made out of plates.
Right. Bloody hell.
It was really good looking though. Like it looked amazing, and like they didn't focus on having just like all new pieces. Like they had pieces in there that were like old and dirty, or maybe not dirty, but faded from being in the sun and stuff.
Yeah.
It just made it look. It actually made it look better. And I really loved that build. It was so amazing. Unfortunately, architecture sets aren't quite my thing. Even though I do want the Pyramid of Giza.
They're not mine either. The only one that's ever won my heart is Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. For obvious reason.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, and we got Diagon Alley, but that's more of a micro scale build. That's not
that's
proper architecture. You know, we like big buildings and things, you know, things that can go in a city.
But I do want the Pyramid of Giza one. That's like the only one I really want. That's like of that kind of scale. They start like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the architecture line used to be smaller and thinner, and now they're just making it bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like they're trying to see how big they can make it, which I'm not a big fan of. Because like I think I have the London one. Pretty sure I have the London one. I think Mike got it for me. Which I was happy to have that one because we've been there. So that one means something. And that one, it's not big like the other ones are. Which I kind of like better that it's not big like that. Oh wait, I do have another one. I have the Taj Mahal too.
What made you buy that one? If you're not like,
so I actually kind of didn't buy it. It was more I did. Hold on, I need to think. I'm having that issue here. Something's wrong. And I messed up. I had done for a local reseller. I did a video for him, and he let me pick out a set worth what we had agreed upon. So I picked out that one out of what he had. Because I figured, why not?
Yeah.
Haven't built it yet, but whatever. It's in the backlog.
Would you keep it there, or would you sell it? Like, to put towards something you do want to get. So I do believe in selling set. If you get like a set that you just like fell out of love with, or you got half a heart for, it's always best to sell it. I always believe, because you can just put towards you do like.
Well, I do like the Taj Mahal, and I think it's a really neat building, so I might actually keep it. But I want to build it first before I make that decision. Because Mike might want it, because he said, like, when he saw that there was that really big Taj Mahal set from way back in the day, he really liked that set.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was part of my thinking behind picking it out was, well, Mike might like it. And maybe he would build it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Right
now
you're
getting on TJ, you'll build
too, so it's just in a bag.
Yeah. How are you getting on your end?
I think, making progress. I hope I'm making progress at whatever this is going to be. Trying to.
Are there more pieces there than?
Yes, there are more pieces.
That's progress.
The thing that I have to work out is in the show, the trash compactor is buried in the ground, but I can't do that here. Otherwise, Jay and Cole are completely invisible. So I'm having to kind of transition from the top to the bottom. So that's what I'm trying to work out. And it doesn't look very nice right now, but it will eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You'll figure it out.
How long have you been building for now? Like, when did this project, like the wheels got started in motion?
Gosh, the Ninjago collab came up. Well, we first said we're gonna do it back in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But I've only really started on it in the past couple of weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. I've thought about it, and I've thought about some of the parts, and it's gone through several iterations, but only the past few weeks is when I've really actually worked on it. So that's been my progress.
I'm getting close to being done.
Ooh,
that's good.
Which for me is a miracle. Might be part of the reason why I picked this set to build today. Maybe. That and just wanting to get this set built.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Yeah, if we can hit that like button, that would be fantastic.
Yes, hit the like button. Yeah. Why am I using a square one? Why don't I use these? What are these for? Why? Oh, those are for the okay. Those are for the shooters. Okay. I can't believe I'm gonna finish a set. Oh my goodness. It's been so long since I finished a set.
Close to finishing mine as well.
And I still haven't finished Tudor Corner. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight. Because I got 3 bags left on it.
I thought you were about to say Rivendell then.
Oh no, Rivendell's been done. Tudor Corner. I need to finish Tudor Corner. Got 3 bags left. I was going to do it yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good yesterday. So I'm going to probably finish it after this live stream. Oh no, we can't have that. No, no, no. Oh no. We cannot have that. Can I get this out of here? Yes, I can. It will be... Oh, man, he moved. Oh, there we go. Please tell me I'm not the only one who's trying to line up the bat signal or the bat on hubcaps so that they're the same on all four sides or all four wheels. Please tell me I'm not the only one to do that.
Well, my set, blimey, we've got like a couple of 2 pages left. Then it involves 10 stickers.
10 stickers?
Yeah, you finish with 10 stickers.
Oh, there's no stickers on this set. So automatic 10 out of 10 on this set. No stickers. Best set ever. No stickers. Okay, maybe not ever, but best set.
If you mock, you don't have to do stickers unless you don't want to. That's the upside. The downside is that you have to figure out everything else you're doing on your own.
Yes.
Which can either be fun or stressful, depending on what you're trying to do.
I might be having too much fun rolling the car on my desk now. Because I'm finished.
Hey. Would have been a time to spare.
With time to spare, I finished a set. Holy crap. Yes. So let's see. Bricklock said he sent me a picture on Instagram. Let me go check that out. Oh, that is really cool. That's really cool. I'll have to do something like that for next year. Yeah. So far, the only thing I've actually designed with 3D printer, like actually designed, was a cat bowl holder, because one of our baby girl, she got her collar got stuck in the one that we had, and she ended up spilling water all over the place, and she was panicking. So I designed a cat bowl holder for our bowls. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. So I did that. And then my Lego adjacent thing that I've designed. Ooh, you get an extra one of these in this set. This is cool. You get an extra.
Oh, nice.
I didn't think I would get an extra one of these. But I do have an idea for doing something that would be more direct towards Lego. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet because there's so many things going on in my head, and I need to focus on one project at a time. Okay, this car is fun to roll around on your desk. Forwards or backwards. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's done. Don't know where it's going, but it's done. Oh, and I think next month I might be ordering. No, I am going to order the Wicked brick case for Rivendell.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that I can display it downstairs in my dining room. Because I have an area, I have a spot that if I put away if I put away the Department 56 Harry Potter that I have there, then I might have to figure out where to put 1 or 2 Lego sets because there's 2 Lego sets. So I have the Monster Fighter's house on one side of my sideboard, and on the other side I have the oh my god, I'm blanking out. The cottage with the 3 witches. Hocus Pocus Cottage. I have the Hocus Pocus Cottage on one side, and then in between I have some Department 56 Harry Potter.
Great set, Hocus Pocus. I finished building that start this month.
Yeah, I love that set. It was so fun.
I couldn't wait till Halloween.
Didn't I build it on here? Yeah, I built it on here.
You did. Yes, you did.
I did. I built it on here for Halloween. Or no, it was after Halloween. I don't know.
I couldn't wait to Halloween. But then again, like the Halloween build is going to be that new haunted mansion, and hopefully.
Oh, that Creator 3-in-1.
Oh, so good. Love it.
That looks like a tiny version of the Monster Fighter's house. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Definitely getting that.
I'm definitely getting that, even though I clearly don't need it. Like, I think that was their way of trying to, like, have something for Halloween that's cool and be a little bit of hey, here's some Monster Fighter.
They need to do more. They need to do what is it? Halloween modular each year.
They need to do something more for Halloween. Well, I mean, like, I know definitely here in the U.S., Halloween is very popular, and I feel like it's become more popular, like, over in Europe. I don't think it used to be as popular. But, yeah. Is that a June 1st release?
Which one?
The Creator 3-in-1 Haunted House?
August.
I think that's August 1st.
It is August.
I hope it's August.
It's definitely August.
Well, I guess I can go and see what is going on. Go and see what's being released on Lego, what's being released on June 1st. And I know some of it, obviously. Oh, go away. Oh, the gumball's 180? I thought it was 150.
The original rumor price was 150. Then the rumor price jumped up to 170, and now it's at 180.
Oi.
All done.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I might need to hold off on that one, maybe. I do like the Japanese red maple bonsai. That one looks nice. We have a green Japanese maple in our front yard. Then there's the Fauna Collection Tiger. Part of me feels like I need to get this because our local football team is the Cincinnati Bengals, and that would look really good with any Bengals stuff. Plus, it's a cat, and I like it because it's a cat. Granted, it's a very big cat, but it's a cat.
Yeah, that's cool. So mine's got his case for Deagle and Schmeagle.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So they didn't quite do, because I know that I've seen the limited edition case for the Shire, and sometimes they do these limited edition cases for GWPs to go with the main set as well. But I don't think they do that with this one, so it's a separate case. But they are absolutely amazing. They really are.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
August.
That is probably the ultimate set to build during Halloween.
Oh, Adventures in Transylvania.
Will it arrive by October? You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
We have to order it in June.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's going to be close.
That's gonna come out like that. The money out of your account is gonna come out on possibly the same day as, or around about the same time as the Death Star comes out.
I'm curious to see how well that Death Star sells. I'm just curious to see how well it's going to sell with that price point.
Yeah, I am. I was thinking, do I day one? I'm not going to get that day one. No, I just think even if you get like 10% off or 20% off, that's a big chunk.
Yeah, I feel like at that price too, they're probably gonna leave it on the shelves for a really long time.
Oh, definitely. Give people a chance to save up.
Yeah, that thing will be on shelves for like 3 years, bro. Like several years. They've at least got to keep it around through 2027 for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars.
They're going to be crafty.
And they'll probably keep it around for even longer than that.
They're going to be crafty with this Death Star as well. It's going to obviously appeal to those who like such as myself, who worship the original trilogy. And then people who like Andor in Rogue One, because there's going to be Krennic is going to be in it. And you're going to have, I wouldn't be surprised Galen Erso is going to be in it. And then you've got the two, the people that flanks Palpatine in the prequels. You know, it's like an alien that's got like blue horns or something. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
but it's going to appeal to various people who love the prequel trilogy, Rogue One, original. 9,000 pieces is going to have over 9,000.
I can't imagine how long that would take to build that.
I think it's going to open up like with the Burrow. It's going to be a ball you're just going to crack into two, so you can display it enclosed, or you can display it with all the interior. Because that's how I would like it. I wouldn't like it, all panels. I wouldn't like to feel that I wouldn't be able to see behind it. I like to be able to see all the rooms.
Yeah.
That's just my thought. But God knows what it's going to be like. In 3 or 4 months, we're going to start to see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll start seeing pictures soon. Okay, so I'm probably going to get the herbology class.
Yeah, good one.
Privet drive.
Hey.
Maybe the Monster Book of Monsters and the Book Nook. One or both of those. I don't know. Part of it might depend on what kind of gift with purchase they're going to have on June 1st.
What could it be? It could be a Hogsmeade entrance. I so hope that's it.
That would be nice if they did do a Hogsmeade entrance. I don't think they will.
Well, it's going to be large buildings. They're going to be open back, and it's going to be very similar to Diagon Alley. Can't wait.
Nope, he says hi and put me down. Hi, baby. Hi, pretty girl. Meow. Why don't you meow in there so everybody can hear you? Oh, you are not getting claws on my head. On my face. You've done that already. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. This is the one that likes Lego the most out of all my cats.
What theme?
Yeah, if you're over on the Twitch side, I do have emotes now, and Penelope is featured as one of the emotes. She's holding a purple brick because I thought that was cute. I could go over there and put my emotes in the chat. Of course, I have everything totally squished. There you go, Martin. Thank you. Oh, I think I have Penelope as one of the... You have to be subscribed, I think. I can't remember. I have some there behind paid. I don't remember which ones they were. Of course, I can't get my I can't get my Twitch to cooperate. There we go. Work with me, Twitch. Work with me. So I also have... I'm just going to put them all in there. Oops. Can I put them all in there? Okay. So 2 of my emotes are animated and the rest are not. But there's all my emotes, so if you want to, you can help a girl out so you can get the animated ones. Of course, now I have fur all over my chin now. I guess I should be happy it's not in my mouth, right? Considering that's what it usually does. Put everything back the way I had it. Let me figure out how to get my I have like one of those little portable laptop extender, screen extender.
Oh yeah.
And it can work with my Mac. I need to figure out how to get that to work. Because there is a way that I can get it to work with my desktop. I need to figure out how to get it to work. Okay, we are at the top of the hour. So over on the Twitch side, we need to figure out who we're going to go raid. Oh, it looks like we have lots of people that we could raid. We have Mr. Harral. We have I'm Bored Toys. One guy that I started following, Shin. I can't pronounce all of his name. Mummified X, maybe? Kitten of Metal. We might just go with Kitten of Metal because... just because of the name.
Yeah, they had a shit kitten.
Yep. Or there's the Brick Bods. There's always the Brick Bods. I don't know. I feel like we should do somebody new that we've never visited.
Yeah,
before.
I think so.
So we're gonna go. So over on the purple side, after we show off our builds, we're gonna go over to Kitten of Metal because kitten is in the name. Like I'm following somebody that's like Pyro Kitty Tavern or something like that, just because it says kitty in the name. Because I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's it. It's a winner.
I'm crazy like that. I don't care who's gonna say. I'm a full-grown adult. Can't do anything about it. Okay, so anyway, so Chris, you want to show off your build?
Yeah, certainly. There's 2 parts to this build. You have the police car, which is really cool. It's gonna look nice in the city. Really happy with that. They got a police car in the city yet. Taxis, but no police car yet. Oh, hang on, no, I haven't. No. There's in the quickie mart. There's a police car in there. And then you got the grocery store, which is really nice. And obviously, very small.
Very small.
Very small.
They have a very limited amount of product that you can purchase. Very limited.
But nobody in my city has claustrophobia, so they should be all right. And then obviously you've got the minifigures here.
Nice.
Gwen Stacy. I can't remember the name of this guy, the police guy. Yeah, they got Spot and Miles Morales. Obviously, the star of the show is the Spot.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, which is a really nice figure.
Very cool.
And to get the set cheaper, perhaps cheaper than you can get this minifigure on Bricklink, always helps. Always helps. So yeah, that's my build.
Oh man, my tire got on. Okay, do you want to show off anything, or you want to keep it a surprise for Brick World?
No, I'll show off my progress. It's not complete yet, but it's looking much nicer. The terrain here.
Nice.
So I have to clean it up. This is just like the base layer, but I've got all the majority of the plates filled out, so we have a nice little build up getting to either side of the trash compactor. And then on either of these sides here that are kind of blank empty spaces, 2 other scenes will be going on. And then back here where this Technic connector is where we're going to put like a big pile of random parts because it's a junkyard.
It's a
junkyard. And we'll probably be a couple other piles of random parts scattered around. Who knows? Yeah.
Last minute thing, if you get to Brick World, it's still not done, just go, done.
Yeah,
Done.
no, that I have a big bin of wheels and tires that I don't use ever because I don't build vehicles. Now I can finally use them.
Exactly.
That's what the Ninjago Junkyard is in the show. It's at least in the first couple of seasons. It was just a big pile of tires. And that was
Perfect.
it. So,
Perfect. So I actually finished. Woohoo! So here's the Joker minifigure. And then that light's too bright for this part for me to do this. And then here's the Batman minifigure. And then here's the car. Oops.
Nice.
And then as you roll it, the flame spins.
Oh, that's cool.
Which, yeah, that's why it's very fun to play with this on your desk. So I can't take this to work because I would just roll it back and forth on my desk all day and not get any work done. Alrighty, so on that note, over on the purple side, we are going to go raid Kitten of Metal. And over on the red side, we will see you next week. Uh-oh. We might not be able to do Kitten of Metal. Content is intended for certain audiences.
What certain audiences?
We'll just do it anyway.
Oh.
We'll just do it anyway. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. So over on the purple side, be an adult in the raid. So anyway, and on the red side, thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. I don't know what I'm going to build next week. We'll find out next week. And on that note, bye everyone. And over
Bye,
on
guys.
the purple side, we will see you on Kitten of Metal. Bye.
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 Well,